I put in the time, the sweat, the blood, and the tears, so you didn't have to. All to find out if this new LVOAC assault rifle is worth leveling up and grinding away at. And if you can't tell by the tone of my voice, it's not. Let's get into it. Hey guys, Nightfall here, and I put myself through the trials and tribulations of leveling up this new assault rifle just to see if it was a good gun and could possibly dethrone the current meta weapons like the MP7 or the AK-47, or even come close to my favorite weapon right now, the P90. And boy, what a day. That is, after I spent most of the day trying to unlock it and finally bit the bullet and actually spent 300 X coins to skip 3 tiers just to get it sooner because it was already midnight when I did that. So my first impressions of the gun was that it wasn't the best, but I quickly chalked that up to it being a low level, no attachments. Plus, I was used to running gun with my P90, so I had to take a step back, change up my playstyle a little. And it was at this point where I started to question my sanity. Although no controllers were harmed in the making of this video, I may or may not have slammed my desk, hurt my hand quite a few times. It was also at this moment that I decided to take back everything that I said earlier. If you saw my video yesterday, I said I wouldn't completely throw this new update under the bus just yet. I'd give them a week to fix any bugs or anything that may have come with this new update and for me to adjust. Well, time's up. I've been adjusting like a penguin in a zoo and I'm ready to speak up. So that video will either come later today or tomorrow. So make sure to be on the lookout for that and subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss it, because boy, do I have some things to say. So back to this new assault rifle. About halfway through leveling it up, I'm convinced I'm gonna hate it. Then I drop a 44 kill game and there was some light at the end of the tunnel, some hope. So I continued to push through, and that didn't last very long at all because every game after that just felt like I was beating my head against a brick wall all night long. It felt like I was solo queuing against esports teams practicing for their next tournament, and I wasn't even able to go positive in any more games after that, which usually only happens at most once a day. I'm not even 100% sure that it was the gun's fault because my whole team was going negative. So I'm not entirely sure what was going on. I played about 10 games like this and things just didn't feel right. So I had to call it quits right there. I did, however, manage to get it to level 30 before I just couldn't take it anymore. This gun had me stress eating Uncrustables and ordering McDonald's at 3 in the morning. There are names I want to call this thing, but I'd probably get banned and taken down off of this site so fast. And even though the time to kill is similar to other weapons in the game, it just feels so bad. Like, terrible. Like, I can't even put into words how bad it feels. It feels worse to me than the MDR. I was getting outgunned by literally every gun in the game. Even LMGs, from short range, medium range, long range, you name it. I don't think you could pay me enough to lie to everyone and try to trick people into picking up this weapon, because I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemies. My recommendation overall is don't touch it. Stay far away from it. But if you're a completionist and you need to level it up and complete it just to get those skins for it, I would strongly recommend waiting for a double XP weekend and start saving any weapon XP boosters you find. Then just load up the game, power through it, and then forget about it. Normally when they bring a new gun in the game, I expect it to be OP for the first week or two. But this gun is so underwhelming, and for it to be locked behind level 20 of the battle pass really irritates me. And I sort of want my 300 X coins back that I spent to skip tiers to get it. Now, I don't have all the attachments for it. As I said, I only got to level 30. So here's what I was rocking with for the last game or two. And This is pretty close to what I would use on this gun if it was fully maxed out. I mean, I may go rapid fire, probably not. And really the only other thing that I would change on this is probably add a quick draw instead of a fabric grip, just to get that extra 10% sprint to shoot time. But I cannot be alone on this, guys. Let me know in the comments what your experience with this weapon was, if you've used it. If you haven't, I don't even want to go and tell you to go and try it out, to come back and let me know. So if you've already tortured yourself enough, let me know in the comments how you feel about it. And also let me know how you feel about it being unlocked at level 20 in the battle pass. That's all I got for now because I need some sleep. I don't know if you guys can tell by the sound of my voice, but I am exhausted and delusional. And at any moment, I might just break down in tears or laughter. Who knows? But I'll catch you in the next upload.